Alright, welcome back to this North American foreign animal zoo. I've taken the liberty to fast forward a little bit, and I just hit level 2 for the 2-star zoo for the first time ever. I was saving up money in order to put more exhibits in off camera. But we just hit this level 2, and level 2 is important, as with every zoo, because it allows us to get the compost building and the insect house, which we desperately need right now. So I'm excited about that. Get those in, put those down. I would like this too, actually. So I was going to start planning out the next exhibit, which I like the idea of going up in here. So if you bear with me with this pathway, it'll be something like that. I want to make sure they're not completely falling off. So yeah, I'm thinking of bringing the pathway over here. Then you can look out down from here. I think that's my plan. Put an exhibit in here. You can look at this crazy fence. There's not much room to put, well, we could put something down here. I was thinking there was not much room to put a view from up here into this caribou exhibit, but actually I think we could very well do something like that, improve upon it. Insect house is here. Caribou's about to give birth, but that's okay. I see trash on the floor. Not a fan. Let's go ahead and get that insect house before there's a riot regarding amusement, because they're very antsy when it comes about amusement. I'd like to put it right here, so I need you to move, Daryl. But there. It's in a nice location. Build out the path. You know, maybe actually we can move it over a little. This is going to be expensive. An expensive mistake, but I think that works right there. So, rock. Move that. You know, this would be... I don't normally put it uneven like that, so I'll have to see. I think I might just go ahead and delete you. And, well, actually this land is not so good here anyway, so yeah, let's go ahead. Oh, you know what? I thought, like, maybe we can find another place to put it somewhere. So let's see about that. I'm not liking most of the spots so far. Maybe something up there. I think I'll just go ahead and sell it. And I'll put in another one. Gift carts. Everyone loves the gift carts. So I'm thinking maybe that works right there. Let's see how this all looks. Yeah, not too bad. I like that. Let's check out that birth. Baby caribou. Our fence is in. So, what next? Compost building, definitely. $1,000, we have it. I doubt we'll be building up in this quadrant, but I doubt even more we'll be building over here. So, let's go ahead and put it on in this corner. Alright, cool. So, what's next? Bathrooms. We need to upgrade bathrooms. Definitely $300. I think we get like $80 back for, yeah, demoing this. So let's wait for him to get out of the way. Alright, there's one down. Gustavo Siemens. Alright, maintenance worker. You're like about ready to get fired out here. I'll help you though. Alright, so this is a big addition, because as you can see, we've had a lot of complaints about amusement. But that should go ahead and help settle that. Ooh. Yeah. Everyone, keep buying. Now, this bathroom, on the other hand, I like the location, but obviously we're going to need to demo the ground a bit if we want to put this one in, which I think is okay. So let's just go ahead and sell. I think there's someone in there. No, there's not. So we want to place that, and actually that flattened the land, which was perfect. So that looks great. Go look at the insect house. I'm tired of the complaints. So, yeah, things are looking up. Let's start planning out the next exhibit. And actually, let's look at this. Expanding on this fence a bit. Do something like that. It looks strange. It admittedly does look strange. But let's go ahead and just do it. So, pathway. Expand. Something like that. I don't like how this is indented, so I'm going to not put the pathway there, but that looks alright. So here we go. Let's see about listening to the dog go crazy. See about putting in some more pathways here. And I want to follow the curve of this mountainside. And it's going to look a bit strange, but if you bear with me, I think it won't be so bad. These trees, on the other hand, I think are going to have to move. So I'll put that there. So let's look how that looks on the ground. Looks good over here. And over here. I don't think it looks that bad at all. Don't fall off the mountain, though. So I'll figure out where to put this exhibit in. The end of the month is coming, so we're going to be out of cash very soon. But I don't know. It seems to be okay to me. Definitely strange little paths everywhere. Which is cool, though, because we're continuing to expand everything and kind of branching out, because the last episodes or so I haven't really... Oh, that's annoying. I'll have to fix that. That rock is about to get moved. I haven't gone as crazy with the pathways as I have with this zoo. So there you go. Rock in the middle of nowhere. Alright. What's got here? What are you so angry about? We have pop cotton candy right here, my guy Miguel. I don't know what to say about Miguel. I also saw someone complaining about not having any cash, so why don't we put that there? It's a very busy intersection, but I kinda dig it. So let's see, end of the month is coming. I bought that post-in rope fence. I'm gonna start using that. I'm kind of waiting till we lose all our cash. There it is. And I would like to put in a bridge from here over to here, and then connect this pathway up here. I mean, the land, well, actually, we could potentially fit some, an animal up in here, maybe. That might be kind of interesting. But I'm pleased with the development so far. I know I tend to use the same cheap animals over and over again, but I'm just kind of trying to make things interesting, moving from zoo to zoo and whatnot. There's a lot of foot traffic through here, which is good, I guess, because we have a lot of stuff here they can spend money on. Can donate to the moose. Nursing. Alright, let's figure out this path, or this fence. So something like that, I think. And I think I want this to come along down this way. Put the banana tree there for now. Like that. That'll give me an idea of how big to make this exhibit. It's actually, well, it looks rather large on the mini map, but it's not. Well, it's a good size. Alright, so let's see. The dromedary camel needs more space, which means he's probably got himself stuck somewhere he shouldn't be, like up on the mountain. Yep. There you go. Figure it out, son. Alright. Let's put this over here. And the banana leaf can go too. So, like I was saying, kind of similar animals. You know, as an idea, this would be a pretty good crocodile exhibit spot to put something in. So I might wait until then. Oh, manatees would be cool, as our name implies. So maybe, I was gonna say, like, just put the gazelles down here, but maybe actually we go crocodiles here. It's gonna cost a good amount of money to get them, but I do like the idea of that. I like the idea of having a high up spot, and you can look down into the exhibit that have water animals. So yeah, I think that's what I'll go ahead and do. There's the moose running around, that's cool. This pathway is rather perilous, I would say. Look at that. They're climbing up the side of the mountain, walking in circles. That's interesting. I'm concerned for you, Mary Delaney. I'm going to move you. She's going to the bathroom now. Bit of a walk, bit of a hike, but good luck with that. And maybe there's something to be said about putting a walkway through here. But at the same time, I don't think I want to do that. So yeah, okay. Things are looking pretty good. There's 2.5 stars now. Everyone's happy now that we have an insect house. Muskox 4 is now an adult. Boy, you're complaining about trash, but you're rather far away from any trash cans. So I think he dropped his trash on the ground over here. Our maintenance worker is heading to deal with it. Nothing like eating standing up and complaining about it when there's a picnic bench right over here, but that happens sometimes. So yeah, I don't know. Things seem to be going pretty well. Aesthetically, I'm bothered by these small chain link fences, but I think for the time being, I'm going to focus on finishing this campaign first, and then we may come back and make it look nice later. But at the same time, I've been saying that for quite a few of the parks. But alright, it's going to be 6,000 for the crocodiles. So we have a way to go for that. But I think in the meantime, I'm going to look to place some of these down. So definitely, like, we definitely want them here. Maybe you go something like this. I don't know, just for the aesthetics. Okay, so this, I need this to be smoothed out. Quite funky indeed, but you know what would be better if we flatten this land. Alright, cool. See how that looks. Looks pretty cool. So I have an idea. I have a thought. And the thought is to put in a bridge. Just to keep things interesting. Now, I'm a little concerned about how this path is looking. But definitely something like that. Let's get down on the ground and see. It's definitely a little uneven at the end, so let's go ahead and straighten that out. Move that over just a bit. Okay. Let's give this a go. How about that? See how that looks. Funky. Alright, that's not so bad. So, elevated pathways. If you don't mind, I would like to continue this. Increase elevated height. That probably gets me there. Yeah. There we go. Guess I'll keep looking from this angle. A little more. I wonder if we go start to slope down, that actually just barely misses, I think. So we probably want to cut this. And do something like that. I don't know, is it because like the ground is uneven here? Maybe. But that's weird, there's like... Okay, let's see. Don't like that, obviously. So, I think we'll want to cut this and continue the descent from here. Like that. And then put in the pathway here. So, what I don't like the dip. So I'm going to try this one last time. Don't like that. Might have to be stuck with that as like a visual bug. But let's start the descent one last time. And now let's put in this pathway. And I'll start to smooth out here. I think we'll just live with this little dip. See how that looks. That looks pretty good. So yeah, there we go. We have a bridge. The bridge to nowhere. Alright. I see. What are y'all doing? Y'all are stuck on top of this rock, slowly dying, I see. They're not happy. Alright, we'll have to keep an eye on emperor penguins coming up here. They've laid their egg up here. Might see about moving that, just so we don't have to deal with the penguin being hatched. Clean the water. Alright. Seems alright. Let's go ahead and put our Crocs in before the end of the month. So let's start with this. Painting everything. And now let's think about where we want our water. I don't like that. Start with the back wall. And I think we'll go around here. Now did I? No, that looks okay. No. Right. Why did you do that? I need to make sure zookeepers can come into this exhibit still. And they're not coming up from here, so it's definitely going to be right over here, I think. It's like the only way that's going to happen. Let's try and smooth out this land a little. And let's see about... okay, it looks okay. We'll have to see how many zookeepers really bother coming over here. In the meantime, let's go ahead and get some deep water in. I think that should cover that. Let's go ahead and put the Crocs in. Alright, Crocs are in. Hippos. Hippos would definitely be cool. I'll put the meat and the water near the edge. Not going to bother with enrichment for Crocs, but I will put in some trees. One cypress, 2 mangroves. They can have some cattails, some gamba grass, and they can have some lily pads. We'll skip on the logs, but they can have a rock in the deep water. So, alright, cool. I think that's gonna look pretty decent. I do like the look of that. I want to move the meat, I think, so that it's... well, actually, the meat is not so bad. I was gonna say, you can't see the meat. It's behind the tree, but it's not behind the tree. It's just behind the Croc, who's on top of it. So, that's looking pretty good. Go ahead and put down a donation box. And I kind of like it where this tree is. Well, actually, that seems like an okay spot. Let's put the tree back. So yeah, cool. Crocs down. Man, this guy might have actually used the bridge here, which is interesting. Now this, I don't like this, so let's see about fixing that. Definitely like that, I think. Can't see with the yellow mouse there. That's okay. This is a little funky. I think we already established that. But I think we'll just have to deal with it. Alright, so I'd say this has been a pretty successful episode so far, even if we only put in one Croc in. Maybe like that. I think that looks good. That looks alright. I think on this side, I don't think it's quite as necessary. So yeah, I dig it. I do indeed. Trying to think. This is interesting. It's just how the structure is. This would be an interesting spot for an exhibit. Probably a small one, if I had to guess. Might not want to put an animal in there. Over here now, there's a thought. You know what we could do, actually? We can put this bridge over it. So that would be kind of interesting. Let's start planning that out as we listen to the animal noises going on in the background. Don't think we're going to be able to put a fence down here. But let me see about how exactly we want to continue this pathway out. I would like to get over here. So, something like that, maybe? See how this looks. There's like a funky indent in it, but it's not that bad. So let's go ahead and smooth that out. No, what I don't like is that dip right there. So let's pump this up a bit and then smooth. I think that's... I was going to say, I think that's better, but it's not quite how I want it. Alright. That should have it, I think. I don't understand. What is the issue here? Pump this up a bit, I guess. Now, I don't like this big... Well, it's not that bad, actually. Alright, I think that's got that figured out. Now let's deal with this pathway. Alright, that was easy. So, let me see. Got about 3 minutes left on this video, I think. I think I want to put a fence right through here and then make this an exhibit. So let's see about connecting everything up here. Maybe something like that. And this will follow around here. We're gonna need a little help coming up here, I think. But you know, we might just go like over this way. This rock. Rather unfortunate spot for it. So something like that, and let's see about doing something like this. And I would kind of like to flatten this out a little. Just so it's not completely strange looking. And so we have to connect the fence. Yeah, it's not going to let me do that. So let's go like this. And actually, let's meet it up to this point right there. Put that over. Put that there. Yeah, misclick at the end. So, that looks pretty cool, I think. Follows the pathway. We're going to have to figure out this land a bit, I think. But I'll do that on the next episode. So, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. But it's looking pretty cool. Look at that, the fence and all that. Very cool. I am going to call it here. We're getting close. I kind of think next episode might be the end of this. Although, as I recall, I still need 8 from outside North America. 3 in, so that's 1, 2, 3, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5. Yeah, we got a ways to go, but 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, like 4 more exhibits. Maybe not. I might pause a bit, save up some cash, and then do it, but we'll see. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen, buddy. Camel bro. Are you even a bro? You might be a... Oh, you're a girl. Girl camel. Alright. Enough waffling around. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Thanks for watching as the musk ox gives birth. But, like I said, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. More to come. I'm definitely enjoying this series. And I got a few people that are too. So, I really appreciate it. I love you. Not really.